Hang on a tick.
Do you want to bring the stroller in?
Yeah. Celia, it's me. I'm just calling to say the christening's off. No, I don't want to talk about it. Now, what do you want?
I thought you might need a hand. Do you want some help?
No, thanks.
Would you like me to talk to Elsa?
Don't need anyone to fight any battles for me.
Here, let me do this.
You got a shop to run.
Matt's there. How come you're sleeping on the couch?
My bed's too comfortable.
What?
Well, if I fall into a deep sleep, I don't wake up when Duncan cries.
Who'd be a single parent, eh?
Yeah, well, I might be one for a while, the way things are going.
Tom told me about Elsa. But only to get me off your back.
He had no right to tell anyone anything.
Yeah, but I won't, Blab.
You're damn right you won't.
Look, before you kick me out, can I tell you one thing?
No, you can't.
I brought you some lunch. Look, if you don't feel like cooking tonight, call in an order and I'll bring it over.
Bobby. I'm sorry I bit your head off.
Forget it.
Doing your good deed for the day.
I'm just filling in while Matt's away.
Hi, are you here for lunch?
No, I'm here to serve it.
I thought you were having some time off.
Oh, I'm fighting fit now.
Oh, that's great. I bet I'll guide you home.
I'm not.
Carly, go see if the orders are ready. What's going on?
Oh, I got sick of sitting around twiddling my thumbs. No.
Okay, then why don't you start pulling your weight with Duncan?
You know why?
Elsa, your kid needs you.
Alf's looking after it.
It's...
Bobby, would you please mind your own business?
No, I know what it's like to be dumped by your mother, and that makes it my business.
I have not dumped Duncan.
Okay, who's looking after him?
Alf doesn't mind.
Oh, stop kidding yourself.
He can cope.
Well, he wasn't coping too well when I saw him today.
Look, I came here to work, not to discuss my personal...
Do you know that he's sleeping on the couch so he'll wake up when the baby starts crying?
No, I didn't know that, but...
I'm not asking you to go back. Just give him a bit of hope that things might get better. Have the christening.
I'd never get through it.
Well, that's a cop-out.
It's a statement of fact. Look, I know it sounds awful, but all I feel when I look at that child is resentment.
Oh, you're starting to sound like Morag.
I'm starting to understand how she felt, too.
No wonder. You're two of a kind.
Bobby...
You know, when I first met you, I used to think it was a shame you weren't some kid's mother. Just goes to show how wrong you can be, doesn't it?
Do you think I want
You know what I do think? I think you're wimping out and it makes me want to puke.
Oh, go away, Celia.
I tried ringing. Oh, what's the phone doing off the hook? Celia been giving you a hard time about the christening.
I didn't give her a chance. No prizes for guessing who that is.
I'll handle it. Celia, will you shut up? The christening is back on. Sorry to mess you around.
You've made my day.
Oh, don't be too sure. Nothing's changed.
It might if you'd give it a chance.
Oh, can't you shut him up? Oh, sorry, I'll try not to disgrace you tomorrow.
Dad, I'm home.
Ruthie.
Sorry, I'm late. The bus broke down.
Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
I did last time I rang. I told you I'd be back for the christening, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's on the floor.
Are
you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, love. I'm just a bit tired. I'm sorry about the mess.
Is Elsa sick?
Yeah.
Why didn't you call me?
Well, you couldn't have done anything.
I would have come straight home to help you out.
She isn't here.
Is she at the hospital? Is she with Auntie Celia?
Ruthie, just give it a rest, eh, love?
Okay. You can tell me later. I'm just glad to be home with you.
She's with your Auntie Morag. She reckons she's the only one who understands.
Why?
Because she had a kid she couldn't stand the sight of either. I know, love, I was pretty shocked too. She's just not the same woman I married, love. I mean, you only had to see her with Bobby to know she was a natural mum. She reckons she hasn't got any maternal instincts. Does that make any sense to you? Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know, nothing seems to make any sense anymore. I thought Alts would be all right after a few days' rest. But when I saw her today, nothing's changed, and there's no guarantee it ever will. I don't know. I shouldn't drink when I'm down. It only makes me feel worse.
Don't be silly. You had to get it off your chest. I don't mind.
Bloke's pretty weak if he can't keep on top of things.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. Just shows how much you care.
I'm glad you're here, Ruthie.
Just wish I'd been here to help you out with everything.
I've got to learn how to cope on my own.
It won't be like this forever. Elsa's making the effort to come to the christening.
Yeah, what good's that? She can't stand to be anywhere near Duncan.
It's bound to take a while. Maybe if she sees him a bit at a time, she'll get used to him.
You think that's why she changed her mind about coming?
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
What on earth possessed you?
I got talked into it.
Bullied into it, you mean?
Oh, I just want to get it over and done with.
You realise when you're there, you will have to hold Duncan, nurse him, and smile away. Do you think you're up to that?
You know, I went home to tell Alf that I would go to the christening, and while I was there, the baby started crying again.
So you panicked?
Oh, I couldn't stand it. It was like chalk on a blackboard. I just had to get out of there. Depressing, isn't it? I would have thought I'd got some self-control back.
Well, I hope you have a little self-control tomorrow when he starts bawling, because in front of all
No,
those...
I'll be all right.
What are you going to say when they ask you what's happened?
If I turn up, it might stop the tongues from wagging.
Oh, Celia's been getting at you to keep up appearances.
This christening is important to her.
Only because she's appointed herself custodian of the Stuart clan traditions. You can expect that family Bible to come out and that mouldy old christening frock.
Oh, so long as she's happy, where's the harm?
There isn't any. It's you I'm worried about.
Frank wanted to come to the christening, but he thought it'd be better if he made a clean break from Bobby.
Oh, yeah?
Guess you won't want to see me either.
No.
Do you think I should talk to her before the christening?
Whatever you think.
Dad, you're not being very much help.
Well, I've got a lot in my mind, love.
Worrying about Elsa's not going to make things better.
I can't help it. I keep thinking she's going to change her mind at the last minute.
Don't put the iron away, dear. I want to touch up the christening robe.
Okay.
Oh, Alfred, I hope you're not wearing that to the christening.
Why, what's wrong with it?
Well, it will clash with your kilt.
I'm not wearing a kilt.
Oh, you can't break with tradition.
I didn't wear a kilt to Ruthie's christening.
No, of course you didn't. The kilt is only worn for the baptism of a son.
Look, I know they go on with that mumbo-jumbo in Scotland, but I'm not having a bar of it.
You should be proud of our Scottish heritage.
I'm an Aussie and proud of it, and I'm not wearing a skirt to me kid's christening. Now look at you made me do.
We're not open yet.
It's me.
Come in.
I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
I just wanted to make sure the air was clear before the christening.
Oh, well, I'm not going.
Because of me?
Well, if we both turn up, people will think they have to take sides.
Only if we're still fighting.
Yeah, well, I don't want us to be enemies. You don't really think you can go off with Frank and expect me to say no hard feelings, do you?
No, I guess not. Sorry I bothered you.
Hey, I'm making some coffee. Do you want some?
Yeah, sure.
Look, it's not your fault my marriage broke up. It didn't have a start in the first place. Frank married me because he wanted to hurt you.
I don't think it was that cut and dried.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying he knew it at the time, but I knew I was getting him on the rebound. I just didn't want to admit it.
I'm sorry you got hurt.
Yeah, well, I asked for it, so it wouldn't be fair to blame you. Thanks. Well, that's my head talking. I still want to punch you out. So don't tell me how great it is living with him.
I'm not. I've jumped into too many relationships that didn't work out. I want to make sure everything goes right this time.
You'll make it.
Frank still cares about you.
Yeah, but he loves you. And that's what it's all about.
Isn't Alfred ready yet?
It shouldn't be too much longer. That's gorgeous.
It'll be yours one day. Oh, you'll have lots more children. And losing Martha will make you love them all the more.
Let's go.
Oh. Not until you are dressed properly.
I'm not wearing a kilt, and that's final.
G'day. Oh, I like the frock.
Hey, settle down. I seem to remember you in a dress in the last variety night.
Ah, yeah, mate, but you've got to have the legs for it.
Well, exactly.
Stop it, you two.
Celia, I've been trying to call you. The piper hasn't turned up.
Oh, why is it you can never rely on people?
Have you got his number?
Well, no, not on me. I'll have to look it up in the book.
Donald, have you seen Elsa?
No, I haven't. No.
She won't let you down, Dad.
Well, she's cutting it a bit fine.
This is your final call.
I can't decide which hat to wear.
Well, then don't wear one.
Can't break with family tradition.
Well, wear that one.
But go with the dress?
Sort of. Anyway, it's too late to change now. We'll only just make it as it is.
No, I can't do it.
You can't back down now. They're expecting you.
I thought you were on my side.
Oh, I am. It was that little wretch who talked you into it.
Why do you always victimize Bobby? You even seem to enjoy it.
Oh, I see. It's all right for you to neglect your child because you have the good grace to feel guilty about it, and I don't. Is that it?
At least I'm trying. I'm trying to love my child.
Oh, you call this trying by not turning up at his christening?
Alf will understand.
My brother doesn't take kindly to public humiliation.
It'd be better than if I'd turned up and made a scene.
By not turning up at all, you'll be showing the whole world that you and I are no different, are we?
They must have started without us.
Well, the invitation said 3 o'clock. It's only 1 minute to.
I thought you weren't going to make it.
Wouldn't have missed this for quids.
Well, if you want to have a shot at me, you're going to have to queue up.
Do you want a break?
Does it show?
Only to the trained eye. Come on. There's a good boy. Don't hurry back.
Morag, thanks for getting tough with me.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, what kept you?
No, Matt's car broke down, so I had to hang around at the diner till he showed up.
Oh, that's men for you. Completely unreliable.
Hey, I heard that.
Oh,
Ain't no cheek from you either.
Stirring again?
yeah, I've got to keep my hand in.
There won't be any unpleasantness between Bobby and Ruth.
Well, they seem very friendly to me.
Yes, it's nice to see Bobby showing some Christian charity.
What are you going to take over bid?
He actually brings out the maternal instinct in me.
That's only because he can't talk back.
Oh, be careful, Morag. I don't want to get any food on the robe.
It's as if it should have been dry cleaned to me.
I've already had it dry cleaned, and it was put in a plastic bag.
No, thank you. Can I please have some christening cake?
Not yet.
But I'm hungry.
Well, we might as well cut the cake, eh? Tom, would you do the honours?
Oh, yeah, sure, mate.
Good on you.
Oh, could everybody stand back and give Tom some room? Could you hold this, Pippa? Alfred, if you could stand here.
Yeah, sure.
Come along, Elsa.
Where do you want me?
Right next door to Alfred. And don't cut the cake until I tell you to.
You should have been in the army.
Well, somebody has to organise things. Ruth, dear, come and stand right next to me. Morag, you're needed. Tom, can you get us all in?
Now, you want the kilt as well?
Yeah, too right.
Morag, you're standing right in front of me.
Do you really want to be recorded for posterity in that?
Hey, settle down, you two.
Say cheese.
Right, and... there.
Pippa, do you think you could stop him crying?
She's good at that. She used to be a nurse.
You all right?
not really.
Do you want to go?
No, I'll see it through.